Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tracy and this is my channel Mostly About Cross Stitch. Today's a Flosstube and it's Flosstube number 155. It is the 21st of January today, one more week roughly just over and we're going into February. It's crazy. It's been really cold here the last few days. We've kind of had really strong winds, especially today. And being as I feel the cold quite a lot, my other half bought me a snuddy. Look at these gorgeous little hedgehogs. They're upside down, but they're not when I look at them. There we go. Super cute hedgehogs. So I am snug and warm in my snuddy. That just makes perfect stitching time. Nice and warm. Cup of coffee and you're stitching. What more do you need? Anyway, I need to rotate that because I haven't got my figures on facing me. Okay, this week I've touched 5 counted cross stitch kits because 2 of those are, although they're on 11 count, they're not stamped. So 6. It's because I've been writing them in separate thingies. I normally, when I write them down, I put my counted cross stitches in one column and then I put my stamped in another. But I've accidentally put, because they're on 11 count, I don't know why, my brain just goes they're stamped kits, so I put them in the other one. And the Christmas calendar, I have no idea why that one's there. So 6 counted and 3 of my stamped kits. Let me just pull these up so I know they're going to get in the way. So anyway, how are you all? Are you all good? Enjoying the cold weather? I'm not. It's crazy when I step outside in the morning because I go and help Ellie with her papers and stuff. You just want to do a loop and go back straight back in the house again. Anyway, I'm going to start with my counted ones. Now this one is a pattern only and it was from a group on Facebook called Adopt a Whip. Yet again, I haven't even got the pictures and stuff ready. See, I think I'm organised and I'm not. It's in my photo album on this one because I kind of screenshot it off of Facebook. Gallery. I've got to scroll down for it, haven't I? There she is. Wake up. So, take the way. This is what it is going to look like finished. And if you remember, the first half was done for me. Why does that seem so bright? Let's turn it down a little. Yeah, the first half was done for me and she wanted someone else to finish it off. So she did the whole top half because that's the way it's charted in 2 pages, top and bottom. So that's what it will look like when I get round to finishing it. I will take it out the hoop. I've left it in there just because I've been picking it up every day. So this is where she's at now, and it's on the 14 count Ada that she must have had in the kit. It is an anchor kit, but yeah, I decided I needed a break from the car, so these are all half stitch. This is the road, so they're all half stitches, and these ones here as well. So it's 3 different colours. I've just literally been picking them up, going down, across, and then up this side, and then getting the next one. So I'm just filling in the middle one now. So this is what it looks like as a whole. I must send her a picture actually. I said I'd keep her updated, and just like the last week or so, before this last Flosstube, like getting Christmas and stuff out of the way, it was just crazy, so I hadn't managed to touch it much. And she happened to ask me how I'm doing, and I sent her a quick picture and said, look, you know, Christmas and stuff. But it is my priority now, and as you can see, it is. So that's that one, but as it's a paper chart, I haven't got it in pattern keeper, so I don't know how many stitches I did. And I know it's unusual, I've got my hair tied up, but although I love this, don't like my hair down because it tends to, I don't know, get stuck in here and it tickles me, and so I have to just whack my hair up out the way because I don't like it tickling me. Anyway, my next one, do you know what? Oh yeah, it's me. It's me, don't worry about it. I'm just wondering if I could get a better picture on where I bought it from. AliExpress. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Oh, you can tell it's the first time I switched my tablet on. It's vibrating, which means a load of new notifications. That's not going to come up on that one, is it? Nope. I'm just trying to see if I can find like my previous orders history. No, they're just viewed ones. They're not. Oh, why is it? I guess I'm not going to be able to. I wonder, when you pay for it, does it go out your basket? I'm going to guess so. No, it's still there. I think this is the one I've got. Just double check that. Yeah, this is the one I've got. So, this is the Christmas calendar that I bought, well, hey, from AliExpress. That's a way better picture. Give me a second. No, just stop adjusting. I don't want you to adjust. How gorgeous is that? And the fabric is slightly darker than it is on there, but it's not white. So that's way the Christmas calendar. I don't need to take this one out the hoop because everything I stitched is literally inside the hoop. Now obviously I'll put a picture where it was before, which probably won't be in the hoop, but behave. Bend, thank you. So as you can see, I've gone, there is like a little bit just outside the hoop there, but that was already done. So I've been adding in these red bits. This is I think a bow, a ribbon tied around. Is it a cupcake? It's a cake on a cake stand. So yeah, and this white down here, which I had to frog because I put it in the wrong place. If I'm right, this is 18 count. It sure is. And the colour, do you remember I said last time on my last Flosstube, I don't even know how you say it. I do now. You know, you just go into Google, how to pronounce, and then they say it for you. And although it's spelled T-A-U-P-E, it's actually said taupe. Didn't know that. So that's the colour. So it's like a dark tea kind of colour. Yeah. I was actively working on that one as well. That's why it's still in there. So that's that one. Again, that's a paper pattern. Don't zip the fabric. Wouldn't be a good idea. Right, my next one, we'll go with this one, which I need pattern keeper for, let me, oh no, let me just screenshot this, because then I've got it, thank you, for next time, so I can show it to you, is what I was going to say. View the PDF. Right, so this one is my Over the Moon Mystery Salve by 1 Point Mind. That should have been finished in December. I'm not even sure if it's going to be finished in January. I did want it finished by this Flosstube, but you know, it is what it is. I did a few, don't get me wrong. In 2 weeks I did 1,502. Now to look at it, hang on, let me think. Actually, yeah, you might think so. This is where I am at. Now last time, I don't think I'd finished this border. I might have been close, but I don't think I'd finished it. So I finished this. This inside border as well, I think I'd partially started. That's all done. And I had the moon. That was it. I don't even think I had the comma. So I've done all the words in there by William Blake. That comma. Finished this outside border and the inside one. I've just got to move it now so that I can drop down and do the 2 remaining squares that go here. And then I can just fill in all the words. There's not actually that much left to do. By the way, that's on 14 count Black Ada. 2 over 1. Because I'm actually using December's instead of November's, because the summer November's missing. Because November's was the bottom block. Gosh, it's really windy. Can you hear my windows creaking? November's was the bottom of them 2 blocks that I just said I need to do, and December's was the top. I haven't done November's, but because every month you get the full pattern again with the extra block on it, which works because I can delete all the other months and then just keep that one in case I ever want to do it again, which I wouldn't mind. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. But anyway, there are 49,057 stitches altogether. Bearing in mind I'm at 90.38%. I've done 44,338. So, under 5,000 left to do. I mean, I've done 1,500 in the past 2 weeks, so could I do it? Yeah, probably. Just need to set my mind to it. My next one, no, backwards, straight to the top, is this one. My longest, my oldest whip now. This is the one I started Flosstube with. Artwork by Amy Stewart, Once Upon a Fairy Tale, super size but not max colour. I wasn't crazy enough to do a max colour version. And I've done all this, there's a top row of pages. It doesn't cover the bookshelf. It comes like 3/4 of the way down, I think, but I'm actually now working along here, along the bookshelf. Because I want to try and do, instead of pages, because each page doesn't meet the next bookshelf, what I want to do is make it meet the bookshelf. I don't want to stitch it via page, I want to stitch it via bookshelf. So when I've gone across this now, when I then start heading back, because I'll have done all the bookshelf, the shelf itself, I'm going to start and work all the way down to the next bookshelf and then work my way across. Whoops, bashing everything. Right, I have done in the past 2 weeks 2,733 stitches, and this is where we are at. I do still have one attached just because I have to pick this up every day for the 365 days of stitching. You don't have to stay on the same piece, but I've chose to just because it's easier for me to monitor then, and this one will get a lot of progress. Not as much as I would have liked. I mean, I was aiming for sort of 300 and... My Stitch Pal says 330 stitches a day to finish it by 2028. I think it was 2028. But yeah, I've been... This is the bookshelf right here, and this is where the page... It doesn't look very big on here, does it? But when you look at it in Pattern Keeper, it looks huge. But that's one page, that height. So it's going to be like 2 pages, I think, to be able to get down to a bookshelf. So it'll be 2 pages roughly from there down. I have gone under the bookshelf, but just because there was some that lined the bookshelf and I didn't see the point in just not doing these bits. You know, this is 25 count, easy count, 1 over 1 full cross, all DMC. It's hard going, but I am loving it. You can't really see much of what I've been filling in apart from that bottom because it's all sort of greens and browns, which is already there. Right, is that all of those? No, my other 2. Right. This one first. Paint Some Way, I think. I got these from. So I'm only missing November and December now. But I thought, well, I'm in January, so I'll start January. These are counted, which is unusual for an 11 count. But I made a start, and that's where I've got. I started with the border just so that I can jump in and know where everything sits in relation. So, a good start. I hate trying to get these back in sometimes. You always get that one that rips. It rips the bag and then you're just frustrated. Okay, so then I figured by the time January's is finished, I'm going to be well into February. So why don't I instead put January away and stitch February, because February is coming up soon. So I got February's out and made a start. Somebody did make a comment on my Facebook post that I put up about it, but she said these were absolutely rubbish. The pictures don't come out anything like their image. And I was like, right, okay. I'm going to stitch them anyway because I want to see for myself. And then that means then I can share it with everyone else whether it was good or not. Because that's the whole idea of me doing, you know, reviews. So, this is again 11 count. And these are all about 35 by 35 centimetres. So I've got a lot of the border done on this one. About 3/4 maybe. Just over half. Luna's snoring. She is. I don't know why she's taken to getting behind me again. She hasn't done that in months. But we bought her a radiator bed and Binks, and the first, as soon as I put her on it, she took to it, she curled, she lay, and she never got off unless she was eating or bathroom break. She was like that for, oh my god, 2, no, I bought it before Christmas. It could have been like 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm not sure what's happened. She won't go on it. I pick her up and I try and put her on it, and I can feel her heart racing while I'm holding her, trying to get her to go in it, and I don't want to scare her, so that's just going to make her worse. But yeah, she's just stopped going in it. I don't know. Right, so now, is it 3? Yeah, we'll go with this one first. This one, that's my settee. Luna, hello. I don't know if she just feels safe there behind me or what. Anyway, this is one I've been working on as well. Ellie's not in the room this time. She's gone upstairs. But yeah, it's the little verse to my daughter. It is a printed one. They're all printed now, the ones I'm going to show you. This one's huge, absolutely huge. Now I will say I have recharted all the words myself. I say all, I haven't finished doing it, but it's still a work in progress with charting the words and stuff. Let me show you. Because I looked at the colours, what I did, I didn't want to stitch it and it not turn out. So what I did is I looked at the chart, picked out where the words quite clearly are supposed to be, and looked at the colours that are supposed to be stitched there, and they were all really light colours or background colours. So I figured I can't. So it is going to have some back stitch. That wouldn't have come out. I have literally, the black squares in these were nothing. I mean, you had probably these here and a couple here, that was it. So some of that's going to be back stitched because it just makes the letter too fat if I so all that I've charted up to there. So don't get thinking it's going to turn out if you buy this kit, because I've done it myself. So although it looks good, that's because I didn't want it to be a wasted venture kind of thing. So this week I've been working over here on I Love You to the Moon and Back. I haven't finished stitching. See, look, that black there is meant to be black, but there's no, it just doesn't connect here. There's a couple of rogue stitches and you can't tell that that says back because you're missing the top part of the K. So I've put that in myself. So I've been stitching this cream, filling it in as I go down so that I can do the back stitch. I'm trying to fill this in so I can put the back stitch in and see how it looks for myself. But this is, I don't know if I'm going to get it all in. And this is off my head. Sorry Luna, I can feel you behind my back there. This is where it's at. I'm really doing anything down the bottom, so everything I've done previously is there. But it looks good. I do like how it's come out with my charting of the words. She's still got no idea. She sees me work on it, but she never really looks. So I'm thinking, does she know? It would be nice though, she'll have, where did I, there we go. She'll have something like when she's older and I'm perhaps not around anymore. I need a bigger bag for that one. So that's that one. Stay. The next one, I'll do this one first, is this one. This has been my upstairs bedroom project until I started doing the Winnie the Pooh. I have been doing some on this, but Winnie the Pooh's got most probably. But he's cute, super, super cute. This is from Outdoor Tide. And the colours, they are just, where are you? The colours for this one are just so gorgeous. There's a lot of blues obviously, but like you've got a bit of colour pops in there as well. Anyway, you're not here to see the colours. What are you doing? This is where I'm at. This is on 11 count and it is a stamped kit, but this is the crystal clear stamping. Anyway, so I've done a bit more this side and this side, dropping these two sides, and then I've been filling in, there's like two different blues here, a darker one and a medium one. It's that medium one I've been filling in and working down as well. But that's where we're at. Just looks awesome. I can't wait to get further down. I honestly can't. He's so cute. Well, hey, don't slide. No. So yeah, that was my bedroom project. Sort of when I venture up the stairs to get ready for bed and stuff. That's the one I used to pick out. Now it's this one, because this one needs urgent work. And it is this one, Winnie the Pooh poster from VIP Cross Stitch. And yes, you're supposed to stitch all this white background, which I have been doing. I don't have to, but I have. And it's still in... Did I bury it? Yes, I've buried it. It's... No, I haven't. It's on there. I've left it in the hoop because it's softened up a little bit now, so it can actually go into my hoop without a massive fight, so to speak. So it is still in the hoop. You know what? I'm going to pop it out. So it just spoils it, doesn't it, if you've got a hoop and you can't see properly. And you need to see it because I have done a fair amount. So this is where I'm at now. as you can see, I've done Piglet's head. It's not finished, there are still a few rogue stitches in there, but when I pull it back you can actually see that's Piglet. I have dropped this white and down into there and down here too. I've done Winnie the Pooh's belly and some of his leg. I'm just working down this one, then I'll do that one on his arm. I need to finish his scarf. But yeah, been doing some proper filling in of the little gaps and stuff. I don't want to do around these letters yet because there's like a border that go around and it's all random stitches, so I wanted to do that first before I fill it in. But yeah, Piglet, actually, she really surprised me. I don't know if you've ever experienced it. You probably have because you're stitchers. But is that the colour? The orange one, wasn't it? 3770. Yeah. So, this colour right here, 3770. I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but that's quite a peachy colour. It is really, it's more peach. I'd actually say it is peach. There is no pink to it. But what I experienced was, although it's peach, I put it way in Piglet's face. Where is she? But because I've done this pink here and this pink here, that peach seems to... The pink makes it change colour. That sounds like I'm mental. But it looks like a very baby pink. Because, I don't know if it's because of the ears. That pink's like kind of... I don't know. It's weird. It is peach. But it looks pink when you've stitched it. Almost like the surrounding colours and stuff, like, help make it look, I don't know, but it works. So yeah, that's where I'm up to with that one. I haven't gone any lower, that's why it's all clipped up. But I have been pushing along with it, and I am actually getting somewhere. I am going to get this back out shortly, so I'm going to leave it there so I can put it back in the hoop. Oh, sorry guys. Trying to take you out, I think. That is everything, I think. I am going to persevere and keep going with them monthly cups. I've got the hiccups, sorry guys. Just because I want to see if they do turn out. Because I wanted to. I bought some 14 count Ada. And I'm just going to keep buying these slowly. They sell this in Home Bargains for $1.29, and it's 14 count and it's a 30 by 46 centimeters, which I think will be big enough for one of those. And if it turns out, I'm going to buy another 11 of these and I'm going to stitch them all on smaller fabric because the 11 count looks like it's going to be really big. Do you like my little bear? Doesn't it look cute? This is my cup now. Because the kids knock my stuff all the time. And you'll be surprised how many times my other bottle has got knocked over. You can knock this over as many times as you like and it isn't going to leak. Because it forces the straw down. And it bends it at the bottom. So the juice can't get up the straw. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to keep going with the monthly cups. See how they turn out. I will remain optimistic. I'm going to keep going with Winnie the Pooh and my Once Upon a Fairy Tale because this is my trip round New Zealand. Now it is rather a lot. I mean, this is all just January. Every day in January you've got a set amount of stitches to do. So like the first was 840, then there was 847. And as you can tell, I'm only down to about here, the 5th. Because it's a lot of stitches. I mean, this one was 2,155 for the day. yeah, there was no way I was getting that many done in that day. So it's just going to be literally work as much as I can. But this isn't the 365 days. This is the Stitch Around New Zealand. Where's my other one? I actually did myself a little sheet. I believe for 365 days of stitching, I've got all, well, it's 366 this year. So I've got 366 days. And so far, I'm only missing today, which I'm going to do shortly. So I'm going to log every stitch all year. And then I'll know how many I did with the 365 days. So yeah, all my, not all, because the first two were posted, I think, a day after I did the drawing. Not last Flosstube, the one before. Last Flosstubes got posted in the week, last week. So they are on their way to the winners, so congratulations. They're posted, they'll be with you sometime soon. And I've got to sort the rest out. They're all in a bag at the minute, and I need to sort them into ones that I haven't started and ones that I have that perhaps people don't mind taking on and keeping. But usually I haven't done much on. That's just, I start them, which is what I agree with the companies. Well, usually a stitch with me. If not, I just usually get them started. But then I've just never got back to them, so it is what it is. Alright then, that's everything. I don't think there's anything else to tell you. So, have a great week, guys. Doing whatever you do. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.